Hi, welcome to our channel Real Life. I am Sophie. For those of you guys who are new, welcome. For those of you who've seen our previous videos, I know it has been a minute. Really, I'm not sure why I haven't posted, but I decided I want to post again and I liked making the videos, so here I am. And I am here enjoying a day off on this really warm, cozy hoodie blanket that my sister got me. I love it. It's so fuzzy inside and it's just so nice and warm, and it's huge, so it feels like a blanket. So today's video is actually about makeup, one of my passions. I love makeup. And today we're specifically trying out products from LA Girl. I honestly have never tried any of their products, so I was thinking of doing mostly full face of LA Girl. So I have their LA Girl Pro Prep HD High Definition Smoothing Face Primer, which is this one. And then I also have their Pro Powder Setting Powder, and I like this one. It's a kind of like classy package. I will put the links and prices down below. It is fairly cheap, so they're really decently priced. I also got their liquid eyeliner. I also have their LA Girl matte lipstick, so this one's exciting. It does say velvet, so we'll see how that one works. We also got their extremely lengthened dramatic lift LA Girl mascara. This one's interesting because it does show a before and after, so I'd be curious to see if it actually does like a lot of lift on the lashes, and that makes it as dramatic as it says. And then finally I have this LA Girl Pro Eyeshadow Palette. This palette is actually the one that captivated me the most, just because of its colors. It's very unique. I love the shades of green and blue. So we'll see how that one works out, and to see how pretty this one turns out. We'll try it out and see how it looks on my eyes. You know, with blue, you never know. Sometimes it's like really pigmented and it just falls out sometimes. And I usually with like higher colors like red or blue, I do expect more fallout. I feel like that's pretty normal, but we shall see. So obviously first up is trying on this primer. It does say applying on clean or moisturized skin prior to makeup application. I did moisturize. Excuse my skin right now. It is not happy with me because I've been eating a lot of candy. Okay, so we're gonna try putting on this. It does say it has vitamin E and it helps smooth and fill in fine lines and pores, so we shall see. It doesn't say anything on how to apply it, just says apply on clean or moisturized skin to makeup application. So I typically go right here. Interesting. It's a very it's a clear primer. It doesn't smell of anything. Let's see. It does go on smooth. Let's try that. So we'll let it sit for a few minutes, and then I will put on my foundation, and then after that I'll be back with setting powder, I guess the LA Girl setting powder, so we can try on this. Just off the bat, I did let it dry already before, you know, coming back, and I did my eyebrows. Just off the bat, I can already see like dry patches, and like mostly dry patches here, and my forehead. But the primer, I'm not really sure what they mean by HD high definition for a primer. But we'll see if the setting powder helps it any. On camera it doesn't look so bad, like it looks clean, but if you get closer, let's see if I can zoom in here. Okay, let's see. Maybe you can tell here. You can see oiliness and like dry patches here and there, and it's my nose is not doing so well with this either, but my nose is probably the most oily, but it looks kind of patchy, in my opinion. In other people's skin it might work better, but so far I probably would not buy this primer again. But let's see the setting powder. Oh my god, this setting powder is so loose. Oop. Can you see that? It is flying all over the place. Wow, can you see that? It's like flying all over the place. Huh. We'll just let it sit for a little bit and then continue on. Okay, so I did put on the setting powder after the foundation, just to kind of see how well it sits on there, and just to kind of get a good perspective of how much it influences the foundation before I put anything else on. But we'll see if this helps set the foundation. I'm going to take it off, and then I'm just going to continue with the rest of the makeup. So just need to try the concealer. I completely forgot about the concealer. Let's see. It does come with this, and it almost looks like a little brush end, and it comes out. I probably should not have put the setting powder. Ugh, I can't believe I forgot about the concealer. But look, I will put very little. So the concealer has been put on. It is a lot lighter than I would have normally gotten. It did whiten the face, specifically the eyes, a lot more. I didn't do that bad of a job, just the color's not quite right. And then I kind of messed up because I shouldn't have put the setting powder on. But what can you do? Not going back. Okay. So I'm gonna skip ahead and do bronzer, blush, and so on, and we will be back again. So I did my bronzer. Surprisingly, the setting powder isn't too bad. It did help with the concealer. Even though I put the concealer after, it didn't really make it cakey. You know how, especially when you're mixing something dry with liquid, it tends to crack it. If you guys can see, it did not do any of that. So I'm surprised. The only thing is, I do see some peeling around my forehead. I don't know if you guys can tell. Oh, so far concealer not too bad, especially for its cost. And then it comes with this little brush here that kind of helps put it on. I've been steering clear from concealer for a little bit now because I tend to wear masks a lot, so I don't tend to put that much makeup on. But I'm trying to do some full coverage for another video that I have for a new try for a melting balm, so to stay tuned for that one. Okay, so next, let's see. We tried the concealer, the primer, the setting powder. We still need the eyeliner, the mascara, and the eyeshadows. So I opened up the eyeshadows, and wow, but it's quite beautiful. I think I'm gonna go with some of the nudes and then maybe use some greens and silver. See how that turns out. On the crease, I'm just gonna start with, let's see, which one should I start with? I think I'm gonna start with a little bit of Radiance and then mix it with some Savvy. So, oh, it does have a lot of fallout. I just barely tapped on it, if you can see there. Here, I'll show you. So, and let's try this. Okay, I'm just gonna mix it a little bit more with, which one is called Savvy, which is the one right underneath. It's a nice kind of nude pink tone to it. So far this nude one is it's going on beautifully, you know. I don't do much to set my eyes besides a little bit of primer and concealer. Sometimes I will use a specific primer for the eyes. It just depends how crazy I want to get the eyes. So on the outer corner of the eye, we're just gonna try, what is this color? Prodigy. Wow, it's a little bit hard to apply. I'm just tapping it to see if without any setting spray if I can put it on, and it does look like I can. Wow, it has a very metallic look to it. It's pretty cool. I'm just gonna, and then after, I'm gonna put in the center here some of, it's called Hot Shots. I'm gonna use a different brush though, brush. Wow, this one's a lot lighter, the Hot Shot, but I love the luminescence of it. Look at that. Can you see that? Wow, I'm impressed. This coloring. If you guys want some eyeshadow that won't break the bank, holy crap. And then finally in the corner here, I'm going to add, it's called Passionate. If anyone's interested, I'll also link the eyeshadow brush set down below. It is from Morphe. I just love their eye brushes because it is like very, I don't know if you can tell, flaky. But like I said, I expected that. I'm just surprised that I haven't even used setting powder, like setting spray, I'm sorry. And look how much is applying. Holy moly. For the inner corner, I am gonna put a little bit of setting spray. Why do I keep saying setting powder? I'm just gonna get the camera closer. Look at that. I don't even think you can see how green that middle one is. Ugh, sorry guys, I wish I had better lighting, but I don't. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna put more of this Passionate, because the colors only are outside, or I guess the back of it, so I can't quite tell. I did put setting powder. Look at that. Let's see. Surprisingly, did a good job there. Let's add this. I just want to buff out this one. It did this dark green one. You can't really tell it's dark green until you get closer. It looks similar to black, but as you get closer, it does look like it's color. So we're just gonna. Look at that. Wow. The green is just a very nice metallic look to it. Like the whole palette has a very nice metallic look to it. I'm not gonna put on blue, but let's just look at this blue. Like, holy crap. It's called Graceful. Look at that. Okay, let's just see this. Wow. And then let's see this color here, because this one has a very unique color that would be such a perfect. It's called Expressive on a highlight. I am pleasantly surprised on this palette. I did not think it was gonna show up. I know. Sorry, LA girl, but the palette, you did good. You did good. Wow. Personally, I like it. So I'm gonna finish up this look and do both eyes and the under eye, and then I will be back and we can do the last 3 products. Okay guys, so I finished both sides. There's the eyeshadow look. Do we love or do we hate? Honestly, I love the thing about makeup is really all about preference. There are no rules. You can do it in whatever order that you want, and I think that's one of the cool things that of why challenges happen, is because people mess with the, or I wouldn't say, I guess mess wouldn't be the right word, but challenge how makeup should be done, or why should it be done this way. So I'm kind of glad that I did it out of order, because I found out that the concealer actually wasn't that bad, and it didn't, like, if you can see, like, there's no cracks on that concealer. Look at that, no cracks at all. But yeah, the foundation is not setting super well. With the primer, there is some issues there, especially the forehead, but yeah. I don't pretend to know a lot about makeup. I really don't. I'm learning a lot, which is what I love about makeup. It changes constantly and it works depending on what you will like. Anyways, let's get down to the last 3 products. So I'm gonna do the liquid eyeliner first to see how it goes with this eyeshadow. It is called the Jetsetter liquid eyeliner, and it's in black, of course. Let's see if it says anything. Brush tip, that's kind of obvious. It says apply a thin line in short strokes and work towards the outer corner of your eye. Sweep tip up and out for a quick cat eye look. It says it's long wearing formula, easy to control brush, and creates precise thin and thick lines. So let's do this. It is thin. There's nothing wrong with that, but it is thin. Okay, no smell to it. Let's add this. It doesn't seem to have any issues with the eyeshadow. It doesn't feel heavy at all either. It feels pretty light. I'm just gonna keep it simple because the eye look is pretty bomb. Pretty standard eyeliner stuff. It's not too bad. Next is that lash, the Jetsetter Mascara. So it goes with this. I guess they're both Jetsetters. This one says it's buildable and smudge proof formula, sky high lift, water and flake resistant. Apply 1 to 2 coats as desired. Begin from base of lashes and sweep up to the tip. Ooh, girl. She metallic. I wonder if that's the whole like kind of vibe that this is, at least with this eyeshadow palette. I do like this. I like the chrome look. Okay, so let's give it a go. Let's try it again. Second coat. Personally, based on the price, I'd rather go with Essence. Just honest. It is cute. Like, I mean, it is a cute little mascara. It doesn't like wow me or anything, but what do I know? I mean, okay, so I'm just gonna finish the other side with the mascara and then do the bottom. Okay, so there is the full lashes with just a mascara. I didn't put on fake eyelashes or anything, just so we can really give it perspective. I think definitely the makeup helps it pop, but you can definitely see the bottom lashes and how it affects it there. Then the top, I guess I expected more, especially after the image here. And finally, let us do the lip, and then we are done. Okay, so I can't tell what color it is. It's called Snuggle, and it looks like this like kind of nude light brown. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Wow. So I thought it would be more towards this color, but look at that. Quite a difference. The color does not look like how I thought it would look, like this, similar to this. This color looks more like maybe touches of brown, and this one has more pink in it. So I'm kind of surprised. I don't know. So we'll see. It does have a scent to it. I just don't know what. It's a nice, almost fruity smell. It is soft to apply, so that's something. To be fair, my lips are chapped, guys, so I don't blame that on this. It does have a velvety touch to it. Honestly, I like the color. To be fair, though, I thought it would be a little bit more brown. Boom! There is the look using LA Girl makeup. Wow. Let me just say, guys, okay, this is gonna sound mean, but I wasn't really having any sorts of expectations for it, because especially with makeup, I have found that you can find knockoff brands that give almost the same quality, and you can find expensive ones that you can't quite fit and that you love. But the ones that I like the most, I guess I would say the concealer I kind of liked. I guess I was pleasantly surprised that this didn't break or crack, you know, especially after I messed up the setting powder. This eyeshadow palette I really liked. Wow. I really liked it. It does come with a mirror here, but I liked it, and I think the colors, wow, it did a good job. It does have a lot of fallout, and it does kind of break apart, so there is that. But for its cost, it's not that bad. Wow. But this is called the Pro Artisty Eyeshadow Palette, and it has a nice variance of nudes and bright colors. And then finally, the matte lipstick I kind of like, and it has it's not like dry, it's very smooth, it's velvety as said. The only thing off was the color. I think the color threw me off. The ones I didn't like was this Pro primer. I think it's my skin. It didn't go well with my skin. Other than that, the other products were okay, especially for the price. Again, I don't pretend to know so much about makeup. I just like it. I like testing and I like learning it. But here is the look. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, please again like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to see you guys again. Bye.